What's going on, y'all? What?
Fire in my mouth.
Oh, well, you got a dog in your lap, babe. Welcome in, guys. Good to see each and every one of you. Good to have you. Glad each and every one of you are here. As you can see, we are on cruise mode.
Yeah.
We are already on ship's time up in the house. Because we are now 6 days ahead.
Five.
5 days until we hit Miami, and 6 days until we set sail.
Right? No. Well, yeah, I think so, but it's still on Shipmate. It says 5 days.
Okay. I'll take
so
5
I'm
days.
going with 5.
I'll take it. But yeah, guys, we are in KMA territory. Great time on board the MSC Seascape. We're going to talk a little bit about what our itinerary is going to be. We're going to talk about the pole. Chastity's going to get on the pole here in a little bit and talk to us about what we found out from the pole. So we went through this prior to starting, and look, Shane says that the mic is a little weak, so I'm going to have to give him a little more, give him a little more output, a little bit more there. How you hear me now? How you hear me now? Is that good? All right.
Testing.
Testing.
1, 2.
She told me I was talking too loud because I got the earpiece in so I can hear the feedback.
No, you were screaming.
I was screaming.
So now I tried to tone it down.
How's that?
That's better.
So yeah, welcome in everybody. I'm going to go up through here and just see who all we got in the hizzle. We've got the Gator Anthony Simone in the house, Danny D, Shane Nordren. Welcome in, sir. The Naughty Cruiser, my brother from another mother, sister from another mister in the hizzle. We've got Felicia from SCT, and I know that Greg is not far behind. We have Danny D, the spectacular supporter, who's just back off of a trip from a wedding, and we are glad that she made it back and had a great time. Cool Gamer in the house, always showing up when there's some trivia on the line. Welcome in, Cool Gamer. Amanda just chilling. We have Riley Rose, special guest in the green room. Let's see. We got J&N Travels in the house. The Hammer, Scott McNeil. We've got Tyler from the Tyler Show, who was our fantastic guest on the podcast this last week. And if you have not subscribed to the podcast, what are you waiting on? Get on over and check it out. We have Grandma, my grandmother in love, Chastity's grandmother, because she has to be. Joke never gets old.
No.
Traveler Bust in the house. They are also in KMA territory because they're going on the same sailing. So pretty excited to hang out with them and get to share another sailing with them. They're fun folks to be around. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to meet up in Miami pre-cruise, but we'll definitely make up for it on the ship as well. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everyone. So yeah, we are getting ready in 5 days, according to Shipmate, gonna be on the MSC Seascape. What's up, Chuck Spencer? Good to see you, buddy. So 7 days away from getting on the sea, or 5 days away from getting on the Seascape, 7 days on the Seascape, and it's for our 24th anniversary. 24 years.
Yay!
She doesn't even know how much of a blessing 24 years with me is.
Yeah, exactly. That's
blessing.
why I clap, because
she is so blessed. She is so blessed. If you can hear, little Ellie's feeling better. She's over here trying to talk and be part of the.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see her.
There you go. All the tubes are out.
Tubes are out. Oh, she won't.
She's on the mend. So check her out. I mean, she still doesn't look as beautiful as she normally does, but
her staples are out. Stitches are out.
Yeah. And she's feeling good, ain't you, baby?
Tongue's still
real
on, but
good.
it's off for now.
Yeah, she's
Come
back to 100%. Close. She
thinks-
still got a little limp, but
Yeah.
100% better. So with that in mind, we're going to get to sale. So we were worried about her. We didn't know if we were going to get to sale because of her health, but she's on the mend and she's doing awesome. We appreciate everyone that sorry. You're going to have to take over for a second.
Are you getting choked up? Everyone, I don't know what you were saying. That
prayed. All that good stuff.
That prayed for Ellie.
Oh,
she's doing much better.
Sorry about that. That was rough. No pun intended. That was rough.
Rough.
It was rough, wasn't it? So anyway, yeah, thank you guys that are wishing us a happy anniversary. There's Dustin in the house. Welcome in, Dustin. Thank you're here. Thank you for being here.
Oh.
Danny D says Josh has a hairball. No, it's much more disgusting than that. I'm not going to talk about what that was.
You're so.
That's pretty rough. That was supper.
Oh.
Lauren lives life in the house. Welcome in. Hey, and we also have Miranda from I Love Cruising Royal. Good to see you. One of these days, Miranda's going to go take an MSC cruise, and she's going to have to change her name because she's going to love cruising MSC.
Should have add and MSC to
and
it.
MSC. I'll tell you, and it sounds like we're trying to become the ambassadors for MSC, which, you know what?
If they want to pay us for it, we will.
Exactly. If they want to pay us to sell and be the American ambassadors for MSC, we'll gladly take that.
Yeah.
We'll gladly do it for them. But no, we are not paid to promote MSC, but we do love them. And I'll tell you, it's, we've sold both MSC and Royal, and as far as the value ships go, because I think you put, Royal, Carnival, and MSC right there in that value group. MSC, they got it going on. Of course, we've only sold Royal once, but we've only sold MSC once. And Symphony is still our favorite ship as far as the ship goes. But I really think we had a better time on the Meraviglia. I really do.
I don't know about a better time.
A different time.
Yeah.
We were just blown away, I guess, because, you're expecting something and you see something totally different, like when you first get on a Carnival ship, and this is not a knock at all. It's just, you kind of get what you expect, I guess, Yeah. We enjoyed it.
We didn't know what
to
expect
it.
Though.
But yeah, we had, we just had some preconceived notions going in that this was potentially not going to be great, or this is potentially going to be awesome. So, and it turned out to be awesome. So yeah, we had a great time. Ace Florida 1, I believe that's what we've got going on there. Hi there, and welcome in.
Hi, welcome in, and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
Yeah. So Miranda says she only loves Royal, but she will try it one day. So she's going on the Wonder Sunday. That's awesome. That's a ship that we definitely want to get on, is the Wonder. I'd like to get on the Wonder, the Odyssey. I'd like to get on all the ships, no matter what the brand.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
At some point in time.
Well, I don't know. I really don't know if I'll get on the Margaritaville. I would. Yeah. If we're down there, it's like, well, you got 2 days if you want to go on this real quick. But
there's some great videos out there, and shoot, I can't remember their names now. Dadgummit, the Parkers, and they're not the only ones. Travel Spree's done some, and there's several people, but the Parkers were so funny. They were doing their room tour. If you haven't done it, go check that out. They braved the Margaritaville at sea. If you want to brave it, go ahead.
It wouldn't be that bad if we're already selling out.
Yeah.
To go like 3 days before and just get on that, just to try it. Yeah. You might have to think about that.
So Shane Nordgren, he's throwing us $5 for some throwing around cash on the cruise.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That will be put to great use. I guarantee it. And since he threw that up there, it'd be a good time to talk about how we handle our super chats. So for each $1 that goes toward a super chat, you get a ticket into Miss Blanche back here. No. Yeah, it's Blanche.
No. Rose. Your car's Blanche.
Yeah, Blanche is my car. I hadn't been driving lately, so.
So you don't forget your car's name just because you don't drive it.
But
we haven't seen the kids in a couple weeks either. You didn't forget their names, so.
Sure. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you get a ticket into Rose, the big golden barrel, and hopefully when we hit $100 worth of super chats, 100 tickets in, then we will do a drawing. And the last winner was Mr. Paul. And Mr. Paul, we finally got him situated. So there was an issue, if you will, with shipping and spring. So we haven't really nailed down the whole spring thing yet. But anyway, we got it fixed. His hat is now going to Miss Meg, and we've got a few winners out there. Lovey was sporting our shirt in one of his videos the other day. And so Miss Meg has one of our shirts, and yeah, go check it out. Oh, there's Dustin. He says Justin and Dillard, just in case I forget. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we appreciate the super chats, and yeah, there you go. But we appreciate the super chats, and we don't want you guys just giving to be giving. We want to give something back where we can, which also brings to mention our TMA Swag Shop Teespring Super Sale. Use the code HH4C. Well, it's already expired. How you can still go in there and buy, and we will give the profits to Helping Hands for Cruising. So anyway, geez, that tells you what kind of weeks we've been having over here. But all right, so thanks, Shane. We really appreciate that. And what that means is we are now 46 tickets away from doing a drawing. 46 tickets away for the big TMA Swag Shop shopping spree, where you can get one item.
One item shopping spree.
So you remember the Toys R Us shopping spree? I used to watch on Nickelodeon. I was like, God, I want to win that so bad. And it was like, it probably wasn't anything. It was probably like.
No, are you talking about the one where they go in and give them like however 10 minutes or however long to go get everything they want?
I don't remember, but I thought that was like better than winning the lottery. I'd have had so many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and wrestlers.
I don't know where I would have went in Toys R Us. I didn't play with toys.
You'd have went and got bicycles or something.
Probably.
Softball stuff.
Something outside.
She wasn't a Barbie girl.
No.
Toys R Us is still going, in case you didn't know. So they've got an online presence, and they also have a presence in Macy's. So that was I noticed that when I was out with Watson and Leo. We went past the big Macy's on 34th Street in Manhattan, and they still have a Toys R Us. So that was kind of cool. All right, so Ellie is better, and we will be cruising. That's our big news, but it may not be the only big news. It may not be the only big news. You'll have to hang around to the end and find out. Call your folks, call your people. Big news going to be put out on the Moonlight Adventures. It's life-changing.
It is.
It is life-changing.
For some people.
It is life-changing. Yes, Shane, there is more. There is a whole lot more. So first off, what I want to do is I'm going to go over here.
What are you doing?
I'm going to find out what everybody thought. I'm going to close out the poll.
Wrong poll.
That's the wrong poll. That's the poll you're going to get on in a minute. Come on, man.
Can we do it from here?
I don't think you can close it out. So, sorry. And So this is what folks think the big news is about. So overwhelmingly, with 42% of the vote, upcoming sailings, 31% none of the above, 21% an upcoming trip, and 5% a work promotion. Well, I can tell you guys that I fooled you all.
What? No.
And it is none of those.
It is none of the above. Yeah, so 31%.
Well, yeah. But
But it might not be huge news. I mean, it's not huge news to any.
It's huge news.
It is huge news, but
you say that not 3 times fast.
Huge news.
Huge news. Huge news. Huge news.
But to us, it is, and some people, it is. I can't go back. I can't see anything.
That's how bossy she is. Bossy. Well, controversial cruiser in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for being here. Naughty thinks that we are moving to Florida. Yeah, I wish. It's not that.
Me too.
Naughty says he'll come help pack the moving truck if we do it. So I'm gonna hold you to that one day because we are coming to Florida one day. Now I'm gonna put Chastity on the poll. So Chastity, here was the poll for today. So what does it say, babe?
We are gonna be doing a buffet.
A buffet review.
Oh, you want me to read that?
Why did I put up Meraviglia?
I don't know.
Because I'm dumb. So during our upcoming sailing, I asked the people what they wanted. Did they want a pizza review, a buffet review, a gelato review, or a brunch review? And
buffet! And brunch. Is very close, so we might have to go ahead and do that too.
Yeah, I mean, I put it out there like we weren't going to do all of them. I mean, we probably will do all of them, but I mean, we did all the specialty dining the last time we were there, and that's the next vlog to come out. By the way, is we're going to put the specialty dining for Kaido Sushi. Welcome in, cruising scene. I don't think y'all were in earlier. Welcome in. If I'm saying it twice, then it's twice as nice. So yeah, we're gonna hit we hit the MDR the last time. This time we're gonna hit the buffet. So I'm gonna always hit the buffet, obviously.
Yeah, but we're gonna eat healthy.
We are gonna eat healthy.
Which that's really all you.
That's some big news too. I've lost some weight.
Yeah, you have like 15 pounds.
Yeah, lost some weight. My blood pressure numbers are coming down.
And I didn't cut an arm off or anything for him to lose 15 pounds.
Nope, they're all still here. You can't see my fingers or my legs. Of course.
You just held up your fingers.
Well, I mean, my toes are my legs. I could be like Kurt when Kurt goes live. I may be Donald Duckin. Kurt's always sitting there, and everybody thinks Kurt and Marsha are so sweet on their morning live. But they're sitting there without any britches on.
You can't say anything. You did a Zoom meeting one time for school in your underwear, and you had a suit jacket on and underwear.
Yeah, true. So Shane brings up, he says, on another note, that was a lot of mud. So did you guys go and check out the linked vlog that's in the chat right now? So what that was all about was the mud run that we just went on in Virginia Beach. And, we gave you guys a little dose of some of the highlights, but we finally got all the videos together. So, if you watched it, what do you think about it? And if you haven't watched it, what are you waiting on? Because it's, I've watched it a couple times myself. And Chastity, she goes back to a couple spots and watches it and rewinds,
He thinks that I just like to watch him get hurt.
Yeah,
just because I laugh every time, but it's
just because I laugh every time. But it was fun. It's a wonder that I didn't come away with any injuries.
Yeah.
Because I took some tough bumps, and I was all of like 244 at that time. So yeah, those bumps were pretty rough. Let's see what we got. So it's time to do the 60s trivia. So Who all is ready for some 60s trivia? This is 60s television trivia, by the way. So let me get this loaded
shows.
up. File.
Hey.
Ellie has wanted to be held and loved, and
she just wants to be on the
finally got her cone off for just a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's bring it up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the into the chat. Bam. All right, here we go. The first episode of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Aired on which network? Which network did Scooby-Doo air on first? I know the answer. Actually, make sure I do.
Well, it's not going to say when
It will, but I got to make sure, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The first three correct answers.
You don't know which.
Yeah.
You made this. How do you not remember?
It's data entry, baby, data entry. All right. Let's see. We do have three correct answers. All right. So the correct answer is CBS. So if you answered B or CBS, you're correct. So we got Amanda just chilling. We have Mike the Naughty Cruiser and Grandma with B, CBS. All right. So Grandma, she's got some insider baseball on this because this was Grandma's gift to the Moonlight Mafia, is the big book of TV trivia. And this is where these questions are coming out of. So thank you, Grandma. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Riley got it too, even though she's homeschooled. That's an inside check. So Joan Rivers made her debut on what show? Joan Rivers made her debut on what show?
Do you know it?
Mm-hmm. All right. So I see the correct answers, and the correct answers are C, The Tonight Show. So we've got Shane Nordren, Amanda Just Chillin', and Danny D, the Spectacular Supporter. Dustin and Riley also got it right, but they come in just behind the top three. Mike the Naughty Cruiser got it as well. All right. Wow. All right. So next question. Which long-running sci-fi series premiered the day after President Kennedy was assassinated? Which long-running sci-fi series premiered the day after President Kennedy was assassinated?
It's so small. You're watching my phone.
This one, I thought that I had the right answer, and I was surprised by what the right answer was. The answer options are Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is A, The X-Files, which is B, C, The Twilight Zone, and D, Doctor Who. I'm going to put this on the larger screen. How about now?
That's weird.
All right. Well, yeah, that's weird. It's never done that before. Just another reason why we need to get the professional version of StreamYard. All right. Last question coming up now. There's CME, the Donald Duck and team of morning news. All right. Next question. Who convinced Nichelle Nichols, who played Lieutenant Uhura on Star Trek, to stay on when she decided to quit after the first season? Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Martin Luther King Jr., or Malcolm X? All right, we have the 3 correct answers. It was Martin Luther King. So the first correct answer was Chuck Spencer. Second correct answer was Amanda Just Chillin'. And the third correct answer was Mike, the Naughty Cruiser. All right, good job, guys. So, Chastity is doing the totals. So who was our overall winner?
Mike. Hang on. Yeah. Mike, then Amanda and Shane.
Good job, guys. Good job. So with that,
Mike
each of
with
you
4.
get an entry into Rose over there. And you will also receive a card and a sticker. I think we have enough. I think we have enough left. So a card and a sticker for you guys.
I don't know about the card.
Yeah, we may be short on cards. So yeah, if you miss out on a card, I apologize. Chuck says that you don't count Mike, that I should send yours to him. I'll let you guys find it out for that. But yeah, thank you guys for participating. Trying to get you guys warmed up for some cruise travel. Try to get us warmed up for some cruise trivia.
We didn't do trivia one time on MSC.
No, I get frustrated with it.
I do too, because
I think I've got them all. Like I've got this.
You're so confident in your answers, and then it's like, nope.
It's kind of like when we play bingo. We want to kill everybody in there, and at bingo, it's like there's anything you can do about it. It's just chance. But every time somebody wins, it's just like,
yeah. How can you get bingo with like five numbers, and then it's bingo? Really?
So Bill from Warmstrong, welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, there you go. I think that's what's going on. That's what Captain Billy J does. But so we promised you that we would talk itinerary. So it looks like, thank goodness, that the hurricane's going to miss us. So, do you know the sequential order?
I can bring it up.
Sure you can. So, the 17th and the 18th we're at sea, and then on the 19th we're going to pull into Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Puerto Plata.
Silver door.
Silver door. I think silver plate.
Silver
door.
Whichever one you thought it was.
I thought it was
whatever. If it's silver plate, you said silver door. If it's silver door, you said silver plate. Whichever. But
yeah. So then after that we will.
And that is our anniversary.
Yeah, that's on our anniversary. So big day planned for this one right here, because she put up with me for 24 years, 25 years if you count our the day that she got lucky enough to hop in the truck with me.
Yes.
Then after that we sail to luckiest day. Then right after that we sail into San Juan, Puerto Rico, and both of those are ports that we've never been to, so we're pretty excited about that. And that will be the day after our anniversary.
Yes.
That's known as the day of regret, right?
And then 2 days after our anniversary.
2 days after, we will be at sea again, which we love sea days, so we're pretty excited about that. And then on the 22nd, we will pull into Nassau, and we're excited. You know, if you know, the Nassau cruise port was recently renovated, so we're pretty excited to go in there and check that out. They've got a screen. It's a digital screen, and it's 4 or 5K, whatever, however many Ks are in there, and it's like 3D. So we're really, really excited about going and seeing that. So Shane's asking where. So right now we're in Virginia, but we will be sailing out of Miami. So Miami is the cruise port we're going to sail out of on the Seascape. Welcome in. Together we travel. Good to see you. But I don't know if we're going to do much in Nassau.
I bet you do, Dustin.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
There's a lot you can do at 18 years old in Nassau. Of course, he's 19 now, but his first trip, he was 18. Yeah. He came back with the Michael Scott bead, you know, like the one bead.
Yeah.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
Yep. You can drink at 18 in the Bahamas. And Dustin went off with some friends.
Yep. Senor Frogs hooked him right up.
Yep. Came back with one bead.
One little bead. Probably cost him $30. But...
No, I think he said it was like $8.
Yeah. All right. And then we go to Ocean Cay on the 23rd, which we love Ocean Cay. And what we didn't do last time really is we didn't just chill. So I think we're just going to chill this time.
Last time we had like 3 excursions booked, but it was really, really windy. Mm-hmm. What were they booked? What did we have booked?
So we had
snorkeling,
and we had
but paddleboards. Yeah.
Nighttime paddleboards. But it was so windy we couldn't do it. And then the beach on the port side was so rough. Like, I mean, you could have, you know, most cruise ports you go to, you can't boogie board or surf. You could have done both on that day. So, you know, I think we're just going to kind of chill at one of the beaches and hang out and use our drink package because it works on the island.
Yeah.
And that'll be a good day. On the 24th, we unfortunately have to come back home. So.
Yeah, but our flight's not until 9:30.
Yeah.
So we can hang out.
We'll hang out in Miami for a little while, but pretty excited about that. But yeah, so.
But we're gonna have our luggage. We're not hanging out in Miami. We'll go to the airport, I guess.
We'll figure something out, but we'll have fun nonetheless. All right, so the biggest of big news. Y'all give me a quick second. I got to make sure that our other one guest is here. We got to make sure that the other guest is ready.
Did you send the link?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to make sure that the Marine knows what he's supposed to do here. So click on the link, Dustin, and make sure you open it up inside of Safari. So Riley, come on in here.
Huh? He's not on.
So Dustin's not going to be able to join us because they're doing rack checks.
Oh,
but
right at the.
Well, he
time.
says he don't want to miss it, so we'll keep talking a little bit here.
He's still wanting to.
Yeah, he's still wanting to. Yeah, so we'll wait.
We'll wait.
So Naughty says here that Miami has a luggage sitting service. It's amazing to use. Pay a small fee per bag, and you can enjoy the city for days. So that's that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'd like to go back to Cayo Ocho or.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be all day.
Yeah.
I sure want to stay there all day. So.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have to check that out. So learn something new every day. So while we're waiting to talk about the sushi video. So right now I'm working on Kaido Sushi. That will be the next one that comes out is Kaido Sushi. We won't have any live streams that will be coming up anytime soon because we're going to be on our cruise. Well, it'll just be next Monday. We won't be live. Just next Monday we won't be live, and but we will be back. But we will do it. We'll try to do an embarkation live, and we'll try to do an embarkation live, sail away, and probably some other pop-up lives as we go. Yeah, that's another another option too, because it's not very expensive. But I wouldn't like to hang out in Miami. All right, so what else we have here? September 11th. So that's one thing we can talk about real quick. I don't know how many of you know our entire story. Hey, Antoinette, welcome in. But the reason I wound up in the military, and probably part of the reason why both our children are serving now, was because of this day. So September 11th happened, and I told Chas when we were going to bed that evening, I said, if something were to happen, or if something happens with my work or whatever, I feel a calling to serve. And a couple of weeks after that, I was laid off and was actually going and searching for jobs at the mall of all places because I just couldn't find work anywhere. And we walked by the recruiting station and I'm like, let's go talk to them. And the rest was history. So it's been, I know now it's kind of ancient history because there's a lot of kids that are now adults that didn't even experience it. But it's fresh in my mind every day, and I'm sure it's fresh in the minds of everyone that's our age. So don't forget about all those lives that were lost. Don't forget about all the lives that were lost in service to our great nation and our allied nations, trying to eradicate the earth of the evil folks who did that. So try to keep September 11th, try to keep that in memory all the time. So what's Dustin saying now?
Just wait when he gets back.
Okay. Yeah, so Dustin's not going to be able to join us, but he wants to be here when we make the big announcement. So
well,
Trisha
he
Nichols,
is. He's just
in.
not here yet.
Yeah, he's doing it. So Dustin's in the Marine Corps, and he's down in Pensacola right now. He wants to be a part of this announcement, and he probably is not going to be able to join us live, but he at least wants to be able to see it when we say it. So he's getting his rack checks done right now. Make sure he's doing the right thing, and he's tucked away in bed. Welcome in, Will G. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for being here. Viewership's down a little bit, but we haven't been doing this Monday thing very long, and we're still trying to find our place in the world. And then I realized that Sharon at Sea just went live, so I'm sure that she's pulling a bunch of folks over there because we're not on her level. But we appreciate the folks that are here, and I hope we didn't lose anybody because I told them that Sharon's going live. Y'all stay here. Please stay. Please stay. So has anyone in the chat been on the Seascape that can give us some tips? So one of the things we noticed about the Seascape is there's not a walking track. So one of the things that we've been doing, so my cardiologist said that I needed to do 120 minutes of exercise every week. So that's, about 30 minutes for 4 days or even more. So one of the things that concerns us is there doesn't appear to be a walking track on the Seascape. So if there's that walking track on the if there's no walking track on the Seascape and you do exercise when you're on those ships and you've been on that ship, what do you recommend? Okay. Yeah. So I know have luggage will travel was also on. We may end up having to slide this thing around a little bit. We just thought 8:30 would be a good time, but we want to stick with Mondays because that frees our weekends up. But all right. Antoinette says she loves our shirts.
Yeah.
This is normally our sell away shirts, but we're so excited and we're already on ship time. So it's hard to concentrate at work right now. All right, so the big
Riley.
news. Come on up here, Riley.
Dustin can't get on.
Yeah, Dustin's not going to be able to
because
get
there's
on.
not enough internet.
Riley spent almost a week with Dustin down in Pensacola. They got an Airbnb and all this good stuff. And was it 2 nights before you left or not before?
2 nights.
2 nights before. We gained a new family member or a new future family member. So check out what she's got on her finger. So Dustin asked her to marry her. Dustin asked
her to marry him.
So we are happy to have Riley as a future part of our family. We love her and hope she loves us. She doesn't love my cooking. We found out tonight. So
one thing.
She doesn't love mashed cauliflower. So I kind of don't blame her. I mean, you got to throw some stuff in there to make it pretty good to eat.
But we're happy for them.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Yep. So no dates or anything set just yet. They have an idea of what they want to do. Dustin's kind of waiting to get through his training where he can take leave.
Well, yeah, he has to because if he don't wait, then she's going to be getting married without him. Yeah. And that would be weird.
That would be weird. All right. So let's see here. So we got Danny D saying congratulations. Mike, Will G, Amanda, Cruising Scene, Antoinette. Dustin says that he loves you.
Love you too.
Traveler Busts, Grandma, Trisha. Cruising Scene says that you're precious. Dustin says thank you. Chuck says congratulations. So yeah, we are super excited. So like not that we didn't appreciate Riley already and love her to death, but had she not been here, we don't know if Ellie would have survived. So she called me. She's like, I don't know what to do. The dog's bleeding, so her and I both were like mad dash panicking, trying to find a hospital. And
I couldn't do anything. I was just like, holding Ellie, like somebody get me and Ellie to the hospital. Like that's all I could think of. She's been such a great help through all of it. We appreciate her. So we were kind of on the fence about her before, but I guess now, I mean it's that homeschooling and everything, No, I mean it wasn't a surprise necessarily. I guess the timing maybe was a surprise to us. We knew it was going to happen at some point. Yeah.
I mean, we had already went over and met her mom and dad and had dinner with them. And they came down to Dustin's graduation, and Riley pretty much lives here, and that's okay. We'll take her. So yeah, we're super excited and fired up about it to get another. I get another daughter. So Chastity and we couldn't produce females.
No.
So I have two daughters through marriage now. So and my
we have 4 daughters actually.
Welcome in, Hope Bus. Good to see you. Good to see you. So that is the huge news. Is Riley McTane. Why do I keep saying?
Why do you say that?
Because that's
what.
So Riley Tangy. I can't say it right. Tangy. Will be a lot easier to say soon because she'll be Riley Moon.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
It's because the Facebook.
Well, yeah, you and your mom and your dad, I think, all
have McTane, and that's what he sees. You're gonna have to, or we're gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep calling you McTane. Welcome in, Michael Ann Spool's mama. Good to see you. Naughty Cruiser says he'll be our daughter. Hey, you're a cutie. You're a cutie. Yep. Danny D says you're a part of this crazy family now. You're a part of this whole family, this whole YouTube family and everything. And we really appreciate you guys. What else, babe? What else?
Oh yeah, and now Gurley has a mom. It was just her dad that's in Marine Corps, not here with her. She's a little depressed without her dad sometimes.
Riley's
raised by her,
Gurley with
Mimi and Popl.
Gurley
now she has a mom.
Yeah, Gurley needs to be an only dog.
But
we have learned that.
Riley won't even take her home and take care of her. Like
now Leia's jealous.
You're her mom now, and she's still living with him. She's like, there's way too much.
Chuck says
that comes with this engagement.
Chuck says that I need to room with Mike on a cruise sometime. That sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like. That sounds like, because I see the smiley faces. What does that mean? Does it mean that I'm going to experience something that I've never experienced before? Is it like that joke that people used to tell, that boys used to tell each other about going camping? What should I expect if I room with Mike? So he's got a suite for the booze cruise, for the OG booze cruise, the original gangsta, the real booze cruise. Mr. Mike is going to be on there, but he has a suite. So I wonder if we could do a sleepover with him.
Well, I wonder if he would just swap,
give him the interior room.
Yeah, just let us have a night in the suite.
So
the first night.
Chuck says, "Do you have a gas mask?" And then Mike says, "It means I'm a hell of a time, and you're going to have a blast." What kind of blast? So we're talking about gas here. So are we talking about you're going to blast me with your ass? Is it an ass blasting? Or what are we talking about here? Dustin. That's my Marine right there. Danny D says that her big brother has a girlfriend. He's had a girlfriend for a year, and they're meeting her family the next weekend, the 22nd. Can't wait to meet the whole family. Yeah, we're excited for you, Danny D. The pictures that you shared with us were pretty awesome. And let's see. Naughty says, "Make me blue so I can time him out." You know, that's a good point. I do need to make you blue, and that's not it. That's not a naughty thing that I'm saying. Oh, no, we're in the gutter now. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna add you, give you a blue wrench.
You don't have to right this second.
I do. I got to do it right now, because if I don't do it right now, Mike's gonna think that I'm just right.
Telling him that you're going to and you're not. And
should I make him a managing moderator or a standard moderator?
I would start him at standards. No.
Oh, I thought Danny was one of our moderators already. Put her there. I got a couple of folks I need to pull off. You know, it's bananas around here. Miss Najuma in the house. Welcome in, Najuma. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for coming in. All right, guys. Yeah, so I threw a couple of wrenches out there, and we're finishing up a little early here. Chastity said we should have done 10 trivia questions, and I didn't listen.
25 years. You would think by now you would realize.
Hey, what do you think about the hat? What do you think about this?
They've seen that hat.
If they watched the podcast, they did. This is a first.
You've had it for a month.
That's the first time I wore it on Shootin the Breeze. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm looking like a golfer.
You wore it to Destin, so
they
watched any of those videos.
Yeah, so go and check out the Destin video. Check out the terrain race video. And Kaido Sushi will be coming out very shortly. Of course, we're going to continue to run shorts every day. And of course, now as we're starting to spool down, we've got more people coming in and viewing us. So that's good. James Ketney's in
We
the
might
house.
need to
Welcome
change
in.
it to 9. 9 to
Yeah,
10.
maybe so. Maybe so. That might be good. What's up, Z-Man? Z is in the house. Good to see you. Trisha says she loves the hat. Appreciate that. Hope Bus says I'm rocking it. I wish we had video of Dustin. Speaking of rocking it, Dustin Landon, his little.
I have a video.
So if you guys have not yet, if you're on Instagram, or they may be on YouTube as well, but PCB Salt Rock. If you haven't checked them out, go over there. They do some great singing, great musicians.
I don't have a video.
You don't have it. And that was Landon's favorite. They let him come up on stage, and he went up there, and he's like, you see him like working on his fingers, and he holds his little fingers up, and he starts banging his head. so yeah, they were a good time, and it was a good time. But yeah, go on over there and check that out. So Sharon is live right now. That's always a great show to go watch. Go on over there and give her a hashtag Moonlight Mafia raid if you would. For you folks that are just now coming in, please watch the replay. If you're watching the replay and you're hearing this right now, we thank you. If you're watching the replay and you haven't followed us yet on any of our social media outlets, we would ask that you would please do so. And hit that alert bell, so when things come out like this, you're in here the next time. But we appreciate you guys, and again, bless up, bless out, put those positive vibes out there, and we will see you guys next time. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you coming in and everything that you do for us. Thank you so much. We are the Moonlight Adventures, and we are.
Bye.